What is up, guys? I've returned to do Soul Leveling Season 2, Episode 2. Good episode. Better than last week's. As you know, we do one takes over here. It is what it is. Getting right into the meat and potatoes. Jinwoo versus the Ice Elf boss, right? Barca. Jinwoo by himself, not strong enough to beat him, right? Not strong enough. Even with Igris, it would have been difficult. I'd be interested to see if they would have actually been able to do it by themselves, but he used Hunter Kim, right? Killed him, arise, and there he is, right? Masked in the smoke screen that he used, right? Because he didn't want anyone to see what he actually did to him. And then they were able to defeat Barca, the ice boss. Really good fight. And I like that you really get to see how strong Jinwoo actually is. Because he was fighting, Barca by himself for a bit, for a bit while his minions were taking on um, the other ice elves. And then when he got Hunter Kim on his side as one of his minions, him and Igris kind of stay back to kind of see how it would play out with just, Hunter Kim going against, well, Iron now, right? His name is Iron, going against Barca by himself. And then Barca says, "Hey, are you guys gonna jump in? You guys gonna help him? Because this he's not gonna be able to beat him by himself." So when they help, that's kind of when Barca lost, right? That's kind of when he lost. He was gonna lose anyway, right? Igris and Jim were gonna jump in anyway. Um, but it was a really good fight, and you really get to see how strong Jinwoo actually is in comparison to the Ice Elves. Right, you see the rest of the people on Jinwoo's team. Those other three members were running away, trying to get to safety. The Ice Elves tried to shoot him. Jinwoo comes over there and just destroys them like instantaneously before they could even get the arrow off. But one did get the arrow off, but the other two couldn't even get the arrows off. Right, dead. That's how strong he is, right? And getting stronger. Now, when the fight was over, he wasn't able to get Barca on his side because he's just that much stronger than him, right? And you may be saying, well, how did he get Igris on his side when he even said in the last episode that Igris might still be stronger than him? He convinced Igris that he was his king now, right? That his old king is gone. You're waiting for someone who will never return. And then he kind of convinced Igris that since he beat him, you now serve me. So that's kind of how that went. With Barca, he wasn't able to do that, right? After three failed attempts, it is what it is. You can't do anything, right? So he wasn't able to get Barca on his team. Outside of the gate, you see the guild master of the Tiger Guild and the other S rank hunter who came there to kill Jinwoo. They kind of had a little tuffle. Both of them S rank, but it got stopped by the other A rank part of the society there. He stopped him with his bare hands. Um, he's actually pretty powerful himself. Now, the only reason why he was able to stop him was because he said they pulled their punches as they were about to connect, because they knew he was about to jump in there. Um, and then we see when Jinwoo and them actually leave that again, the leader of the White Tiger Guild gets a little upset at Jinwoo for because he's confused, right? How the lower ranks survived and Hunter Kim did not. Right? Hunter Kim and his team pretty much got slaughtered. Absolutely slaughtered. Not to mention when Hunter Kim got to Jinwoo and his team's camp, he he was so upset. He was about to kill them because he didn't see how they survived. They had all that gear, um, and his team got slaughtered. So he thought that they were keeping stuff away from him. And Jinwoo comes and knocks him down, and he didn't even know who did it. Hunter Kim didn't even know who knocked him down. So his reaction was funny, but Hunter Kim was the one they were expecting to come out, when instead it was Jinwoo. So um, he was a little upset with that, but he calmed down after they locked eyes. Right, not in a mesmerizing way, but after they locked eyes and said, he kind of relaxed after that. One thing I thought was interesting was they had a Jeep Wrangler, okay, that they drove off in. They had a Jeep. I mean, because that's essentially what that vehicle is. That is a Jeep Wrangler that they have, and well, Solo Leveling is a Korean manhwa, so they had a Jeep Wrangler there, albeit it was like a purple pink color, right? But it's a Jeep Wrangler, which I thought was interesting. Um, but I thought the episode was good. It goes by so fast. The episode went by so fast, and that's how you know it was actually good. And there was a lot going on there. Never, it was not a dull moment in this episode. Not a dull moment at all. And we see at the end that um, Jinwoo and his associate, the other person part of his guild, who they buy out gates to just train in, they're about to continue that. So I'd imagine the next episode is going to be a bit more lighthearted, kind of, well, not lighthearted, but not as serious as these last two, right? But let me know what you guys think. Good episode. I honestly give it a 9. I would honestly give it a 9. The OST is so good. It's just so good. I give it a 9. Let me know what you guys think. That's all I have to say. Thanks for watching.